Hey, it's the plant lady, and I'm going to show you the tomato winter sowing project unveiling. It was an experiment. I did a ton of tomato seeds in March, winter sowing. So, winter sowing is when you put them in jugs like this. You may have seen this all over the internet, but it's really, really cool. So, I thought, okay, let's give it a try. Now, it says, of course, that you shouldn't do tomatoes and peppers. Uh, Calendula, um, basils, like any of the hot weather. But I was curious because my friend said that she had volunteered tomato plants come up when the seeds just scattered on their own and they went through winter and they pop up. So why wouldn't it work for winter sowing? That's what I was wondering. So let's see what happened. Okay, so this is green zebra. I found that I didn't put quite enough holes in the bottom of my containers. Some of them just got wet and like stayed too wet. So I think I would put more next time, but I'll do a video about how to do it. Let's just enjoy, shall we? Take a look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 green zebra plants. And they look amazing. And guess what? Already hardened off. So when I have my plant sale tomorrow morning, they're gorgeous and ready to go. All right, this is looking really good. Let's try the next one. Oh, I should tell you that double label them. Although I double labeled, somehow I took the inside label out and then I pulled the tape off, and I have one that I don't know what it is yet. Yes, I did the whole uh, look at the leaf and see what it is, but it looks like three different things because it's so early on. So I'm just going to hang on to it, and if it's something good, I'll sell it. Okay, next, San Marzano. Okay, awesome. I love making my own tomato sauce. Now, the green zebra would be good for fried green tomatoes, or I mean, you'd have to pick them a little early, I would think. And then, oh, I should tell you too. I'm just gonna be full of hints today, tips and tricks. So I had like just regular duct tape, and I used it on all of my other plant jugs. I did like 74 of these, 75. I might have ended up with almost online. It was 105 is what I ended up with because I did another round in March. So anyway, I used this like cheap. It was cheap duct tape, and it came off really easy. So it was actually kind of hard to get it to stick. And so I asked my husband to pick up some duct tape, and he came home with like gorilla tape. um, it's really good, but it does leave residue on your fingers when you do this. I don't recommend buying that for this project, but don't get the really cheap duct tape either. Okay, we have got Botanical Interest. That was the seed company, San Marzano. And let's see. All right, very good. Now, these look a little dried out. This is definitely dry. You can see how it's pulled away. Let me water this really quick because otherwise I'll forget. I'll water it again. Anyway, okay, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 San Marzano! Yay! Excuse me. A little dry, a little parched. Oh, here's another San Marzano. So I had 2 packets of seeds. Um, they they're kind of expensive, so they don't have a lot of seeds in them. This particular kind. So let's see how this did. Okay, you can see how fun that is. I would say this is like the only downside. There we go. And I've got not a ton in this one. Also dry. This one only has 3. So that's interesting. I don't remember if this I don't think this was a whole packet, but I wouldn't have just done 3. You know what I mean? So it must have been at least a half a packet. Well, that's all right. So now what do I have? 20? I got 20. All right. Let's try this one. Mortgage lifter. So this one did not have good germination. And it's really cool because you can just peek in and you can see that the germination was like really pretty bad on this one. But you can also see that this is way wetter. So I I had them out in my garden beds. Um, I don't know. I moved them around, so I'm thinking that uh, I don't know why some got super wet and others didn't. Maybe it's the wind because you do leave the caps off. So, and I am in Kansas, so it's a tad windy uh, every day. Anyway, I've got really 3 good looking ones. So 3 for mortgage lifter. I'll keep 1 and sell 2. Yeah, because I'm definitely keeping this one. Okay, mortgage lifter, these are supposed to be over a pound per tomato. Pretty excited. It was made by some guy, bred with some guy like in the 40s or something, and they were really big, and I guess he got a lot of money for them back then, and so it was like such good money that it helped lift your mortgage. All right, pay it off, I guess. What is this? Okay, now listen. So I do all heirloom. However, if I see something that looks really good and it's a hybrid, I don't say no to it because I have found that not all heirlooms are good for zone 6B in Kansas, right? Let's see what this one. So this is a bodacious hybrid. All right, let's see. And did I split it? Oh, I split it. I was smart because I didn't have a whole lot. I did super sauce. Okay, so I did 1 row of super sauce because I only had like a couple seeds left. And then I did the other half bodacious hybrid. So I've got super sauce is there. The first, I'm terrible at this. The first 3. 1, 2, 3. These are super sauce. And then these are the bodacious. Oh, girl, everything is dry. What got on my bangs? There we go. All right. We'll just give that a nice drink. Let's give this one a nice drink too. There we go. Do it when you see it, because then I don't know if you're like me, but menopause brain is real, my friends. I'll do it. I won't do it. I won't remember to do it. And then I'll think I did it. And I'll be surprised when things die. All right. Ah, that wasn't very helpful. There we go. All right. Oh, this is so dried out. There you go, my friends. A deep drink is good for tomatoes. You should let them get a little dry out. Don't leave them wet. They don't like wet feet. This is Cherokee Purple. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yayos. All right, next is Black Crim. Oh, that was a little wet in there. Okay, Black Crim. Well, there we go. Okay, my friends, let's see. Black Crim. I love me a Black Crim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a baby. So 8.25. Very good. The Black Crim were not brand new seeds. Some of these are brand new, and some of these are a year old. I haven't had a couple, maybe I might have done a few that were 2 years old, but I pretty much didn't have a whole lot of seeds. And what a shame. I had to go out and buy a ton of seeds this year. It was terrible. for my husband.